Now at 6, the Indianapolis Jewish community coming together tonight for a menorah lighting. Why this gathering isn't just about faith, but also standing up to fear.
And we're getting ready for a warming week ahead. How close we'll be to record highs on Christmas Day and timing out some rain and fog.
Plus, a day of remembrance honoring homeless people who've died this year. We'll take you inside a tribute to their lives. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News. All right, this is obviously a big week for travel, and we start tonight with a major traffic backup, a crash that has closed parts of I-65. So take a look. This is on the south side, I-65 near Raymond Street. You can see a lot of lights here. INDOT says all northbound lanes are closed there due to a crash involving a semi. Now, this is a look at the area just around an hour ago. We do know someone got hurt in this crash, but no details yet. And the crash is, again, causing a major backup still right now. So if you're driving around the city tonight, avoid the area, south side, I-65 near Raymond. No word when those lanes will reopen. Also, earlier this afternoon, we saw traffic back up on I-465 on the other side of town. Things are moving there now, but this is what it looked like a little over an hour ago near 71st Street. An accident involving a couple of cars caused a major delay. We'll share updates on both of these crashes for you on WTHR.com. Right now, people are gathering at the Jewish Community Center in Indianapolis for a menorah lighting. Today marks 1 week since an anti-Semitic attack in Australia killed 15 people and injured dozens more at the start of the holiday. Well, the Indianapolis Jewish community is showing their support while also celebrating tradition. You can see this was no small crowd. Our crew there saying about 100 people showed up today. The Jewish Federation of Indianapolis also invited elected officials as a symbol of solidarity. The mayor of Noblesville told us this kind of compassion is fitting for Indiana.
It's uniquely Hoosier. You know, we always come together in good times and bad times, and certainly in bad times. You know, I believe that we run towards the fire when our friends and neighbors are in need, and that's why I think you see the crowd here tonight. You see folks of all faiths, of all backgrounds, representing all political parties, standing together to represent and stand in solidarity with our friends of the Jewish faith.
To us, to the community at large.
Tonight, we'll share more from this event. Plus, while people attending say being proud of their faith is more important now than ever. People also gathered today in Australia as well, remembering the victims of the Bondi Beach attack. They held a minute of silence to honor those who died, including a rabbi, a Holocaust survivor, and a 10-year-old girl. There was heavy security at this event as well. Police say 2 gunmen, a father and son, are responsible for the December 14th attack. Officers shot and killed the father. The son survived being shot. He now faces 59 charges, including 15 counts of murder. Tonight, IMPD is investigating shots fired overnight on the near north side, and a police report shows this happened at an Airbnb. Police responded around 12:30 a.m. to North Delaware Street near 18th Street. The police report also saying officers recovered a handgun and a rifle at the scene. We have reached out to IMPD to get some more information. Of course, as soon as we hear back, we'll let you know. This morning in Indianapolis, Roberts Park United Methodist Church celebrated a day of remembrance. It's all to honor people who've died while experiencing homelessness this year in Marion County. Our Ella Rhodes went to the service.
We will remember you.
The last 29 years on the longest night of the year, the Coalition for Homelessness Intervention and Prevention, along with the community, paid their respect to people who died while experiencing homelessness.
We will remember you.
This year, 135 people in Indianapolis.
You could just feel the energy, the warmth, the love, the care. I mean, this was, I've never been before, but I will come again.
Rory, Dwayne.
Volunteers stood and lit a candle for each of the 135 names called, plus one more for anyone unnamed. Debbie Patterson lit a candle too for a name she knows well.
That took me to that place that I could talk to my brother-in-law. You know, I could say, we're here, we haven't forgotten you, we won't forget you. And not just him, but everybody that's on the streets.
Gabrielle Gramhoyt with the coalition says it's about respect for another human being, no matter where they called home.
Honor the lives of those who we have lost. Every human life is sacred. Every human life is, worthy of having their needs met and worthy of being honored and deserve dignity.
In prayer,
and lives whose names were not always spoken.
in song, in remembrance.
And just take that step at embracing, the care of your community. It takes all of us. Ending homelessness, ending any crisis is going to take a mass amount of collective action.
A call to action to help thy neighbor, just like Patterson's brother-in-law.
Got to take care of these people. We see them, we walk by them, and what do? Do we smile or do we not, do we turn our backs? We've got to, like they said, we have to be caring. It starts with us.
Encouraging the community to bring light to a neighbor in what could be their darkest time. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
All right, we're going to switch it up to weather here in what's going to be our coolest day in about a week. We had daytime highs near 40 and above it in some locations. This evening, we're flirting around with the freezing mark here. Clean sweep on radar. We had the sunshine today, and we don't really expect shower action until the second half of tomorrow. If you're out early, getting some last minute shopping done, wind chills not bad in the middle 20s. We're going to be near 50 degrees for a daytime high on Monday. But again, watch Future Track 13. You'll start to see some green on the map, and it expands as we go into the evening hours. So the bottom line here, if you're going to be tailgating at the Colts game Monday evening, I would plan on some showers becoming pretty likely here. Kickoff at 8:15 p.m. Heading home from Lucas Oil. It is going to be a bit on the damp side. We have other shower chances, but we also have some warmth. How close we'll be to a record high for Christmas Day ahead in your 7-day forecast.
All right, see you then, Sean. Thank you. We are kind of counting down to Monday Night Football between the Colts and the 49ers. Now, the Colts' chances of making it to the playoffs are slim, but tomorrow's game is a chance to up the odds. We saw the team getting reps in this weekend. Phillip Rivers will be making his first home field debut after rejoining the team. We know Sauce Gardner is ruled out for this one. DeForest Buckner, though, will play. Kickoff again 8:15 tomorrow night, and we'll have coverage before and after the game right here on Channel 13. We are also counting down to New Year's Day, but not just for 2026. Of course, IU will be taking on Alabama in the Rose Bowl. So excited for this one. We will also see Brownsburg High School's marching band in the Rose Parade. It's going to be a huge celebration for all things Hoosier. You can watch the parade here on Channel 13 starting at 11 a.m. New Year's Day, and then the game kicks off at 4 o'clock. Still ahead for you tonight. Flu cases are surging in parts of the country right now, where the biggest spikes are and where Indiana sits on the list. Plus, it is now $1.6 billion on the line when the next Powerball jackpot drawing is, and your odds of winning after the break.
Winter season. Today, officially, the winter solstice is the point in which the Earth's tilt is farthest from the sun, which also signifies the shortest day as far as daylight hours go. With 9 hours and 21 minutes of daylight, we start to gain from here. However, the coldest part of the winter season doesn't happen until January. Let's talk numbers. So the coldest high temperature on average for Indianapolis is 36 degrees, and we typically see that between January 4th and January 27th. The coldest average low temperature falls between January 16th and January 26th, and that's 20 degrees. As far as snowfall potential, with the coldest temperatures of the season also comes the highest snowfall on average for January. Indianapolis sees around 8.8 inches. That number drops to near 6 as we get into February. As far as what we're forecasting for the month of January from the Climate Prediction Center, really no strong signal on temperatures if we're going to see above or below average. Looks like we're going to be right near average from a temperature standpoint for the month of January, but we are preparing for the potential of above average precip. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to see above average snowfall, especially depending on temperatures. but above average precip is in the forecast for the month of January. Have a safe and happy start to your winter season.